Okay team, good evening. Welcome to Superhero. Let's start warming up. Coming into full body squat, always a great way to warm up, right? Reaching the arms to the ceiling and bending through the hips, bending through the knees, sending the hips back, getting the full range of motion here. Now, if you're not wanting to go really deep in the knees, for whatever reason, we do have some squats in today's practice, but you can also be just sending the hips back here, really squeezing the bottom, more like a deadlift, a hinge shape. Or you could just be going into some shallow squats as well. Wherever you are, another 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's bring your feet over towards the right side of your mat. Hinge at the hips, squeeze into the buttocks, soften into the knees, and take a big side step and tap. So it's a big side step, soften the knees. Now, if you like, you can be jumping this. So we are kind of looking to warm up the body in this warm-up set. So that little hop will start to get your heart rate up a little. So you can go nice and steady here, fast as you're comfortable, for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, well done, 2, 1. Good, let's stand over to your left. Ground down through your left heel, squeeze into that butt cheek, keep that hinge, soften into that knee, so the shape is this rather than this, and then tap out your right leg. Good, so we're warming up the glutes here, just getting them nice and fired up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, well done team, 3, 2, 1. Let's take that into a side step squat and step together. Good. Again, you could be just really shallow here or deep, you choose. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch over sides, hinge, squeeze bottom, little tap out with your left foot. Good, the weight stand through the standing leg, press through that heel, squeeze the bottom, well done for 8, 7, 6, 5, chest open, 3, 2, 1, good work team, side step squat, beautiful, getting nice and warmed up, last 6, 5, 4, well done guys, 3, 2, 1, well done. Let's have a little test of your balance. Bring your weight to your standing, your left leg, bring the opposite knee towards the chest, and just keep moving through like this. A little bit of compression through the navel, a little gentle opening through the front of the hip, and then take the heel towards the bum. And here you don't want to arch the back, you want to lengthen down tailbone. Good, so it's like a standing quad stretch, hamstring curl, hand or no hand. 3, 2, 1. Good work guys. Let's take a nice big stretch for the inner thighs. Step over with your right foot. Big stretch through the inner right leg. Hands might come down to the ground here. And then press up through center and come to the other side. Knee travels over ankle. Good, we keep moving side to side. If you want to go deeper, you might go a little lower. Just go with your body. For today's practice, for those doing the replay, it's going to be really handy to have a couple of handheld weights, maybe some plate weights, some cans of beans are good. Maybe a big weight for holding at your chest. For doing squats, let's roll on up from here, guys. Roll up through the spine, circle out through the arms, keep the legs wide for a moment. Good, and take the arms forward. And it might be good to have your band. If you've got a Haven band, take the arms across the body here, guys. Good, and a little twist from the waist. And a bit of space for coming down onto a mat at the end. Take the arms out wide, open chest, hinge forward. Hand comes to opposite leg, twist and open. Good, and switch. Beautiful. Well done, team. Couple more each side. Last one each side. And then weight to the heels, squeeze bottom, roll on up. Let's get moving. Okay, I'm going to talk you through the circuit, and then we're going to work with a timer today, so you don't need to do any counting, nothing boring like that. So we have 6 little mini circuits. Each one has 3 variations of the same exercise, and we'll go through them 2 at a time, and we have 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So we're going to do that each 2 lots of exercises first, go through all of that, then I'll introduce the next lot of 2, have a little break, then I'll introduce the last lot of 2, and then we're going to repeat the whole thing but at a shorter interval time. So our first round is going to be that slightly longer time, and our first 2 exercises are squats and push-ups. So first one's a squat. You can have your weight or no weight. If you're having a weight, I would recommend holding weight at the chest, like a goblet squat here, or if you've got something like a plate weight, holding that at your chest. And we have 3 rounds of squats. First one is a regular squat, just like we started with practice in the warm-up. Second one is a 3 count pulse. So that looks like this. We drop down into the squat, hold for 3, 2, 1, come up. 3, 2, 1, up. So that's your second one. And your third one is a slow squat, 4 count down, 1 count hold, 4 count up. So coming down for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, squeeze bottom, up, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you do want to challenge yourself a little more, option could be to take the arms out in front, or take the arms overhead. So doing 3 rounds of squats back to back, you might be happy with no weight, no challenge at all, just not holding anything, sorry. I certainly find it nice and challenging. So that's your first little circuit. Second one is push-ups. Of course, with push-ups, guys, you can always be doing these on knees, on an incline, on the wall. So I'm going to demo on the ground and also give you a little demo of doing an incline. So if you have a couch handy, probably something, this is probably a little bit high, probably want something just a little bit smaller. You can do all of this against the wall too. Wherever you are on your push-ups, you want to take that little curve out of the lower back by curling tailbone under, zipping navel into spine. Also want to roll the shoulders away from the ears. First push-ups, regular push-ups. Your push-ups. Second is a 2, 2. So we come down for 1, 2, up, 2. 1, 2, up, 2. And then your third one is a 4 down, 1, 1. So it's a slow count down, 1 count hold, 1 count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, up. So I will talk you through all of these, of course, as we go as well. Any questions with those 2 to kick off, team? All right, so squats and push-ups. 45 seconds. I will yell out the time, but also you can also see it here. 45 seconds, 15 seconds in between to catch your breath. And we start in 5. So first round is your regular squats. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Regular squats, guys. 45 seconds. Well done. Beautiful. Now remember, you've got 3 rounds here back to back. So feel free to pace yourself a little. In your squats, always we want to keep the chest open. We want the knees to feel safe. They're over the ankles. We're really driving up through the heels, keeping strong energy through the body. You can be going shallow here, remember, if you're not going deep in your knees. We have 10 seconds here, team. Well done. Nice deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now you've got 15 seconds just to reset. You'll come straight back into your second round of squats. It's your 3 count pulse. Setting up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, up on 4. Good. Well done, team. Now, and one more thing you could do here if you wanted to give yourself another element of challenge, element of resistance, is to have a band around your knees. Pressing the knees gently open can really fire up the glutes a little more. Well done, team. Beautiful. Keep going here. You've got 12 seconds. Good work, team. Keep that chest really upright. Reaching the bottom for the chair. Well done. And time. Beautiful. Just like that, 2 rounds down. Let's move into our nice slow squats. So I find these ones super challenging. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1. Press through the heels for 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice where your body wants to race through. It'll often be in that up phase when you're coming from the depth. If you want to stay up a little upright, that's cool. Keep working on the squeeze, the activeness through the back of the legs, the press through the heels. Gently press the knees apart, keeping them over ankles. 12 seconds, guys. Last 5. Well done, team. Let's come into your push-ups. So your first full round of push-ups, whatever you choose, on an incline or against the wall, regular push-ups. Good. So just taking the pace that serves you. That's it, team. Now focus on zipping your bottom in and under. Keep everything engaged. It's your navel working, your belly, your bottom, your glutes, your hamstrings, and your chest. Well done. Last 10 seconds, team. Good work. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. All right, have a little shake off your wrists, off your arms if you like. If you would like to adjust from ground to bench or bench to ground, go for it. Next round, guys, it's a 2 and 2. You're coming down for 1, 2, up, 2. 1, 2, up, 2. The nice and steady pace, both ways. Focus on that number. Good. Fantastic, team. Good work. Now check, is my navel still engaged? Is my tailbone drawing down? Are my glutes switched on? Go, team. 12 seconds coming up. Doing a great job. Go, team. Well done. Beautiful. Now you've got your third round of push-ups here. We're coming on in 9 seconds. Now this one, team, we're coming down for 4, hold for 1, up for 1. If you want to adjust and even do a tabletop at any point, that's available to you. Coming down for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 1, up strong for 1. Good. Well done. Down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Up strong. Well done, guys. 4 count down, 1 count hold, 1 count up. Good, well done. 15 seconds coming up. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. Big, deep breaths. 8 seconds. Change, well done. Cool, guys, so that's your first round done. Now we'll come into our next set of 2 exercises. We've got a deadlift variation with some rows and shoulders. So give your arms a little wiggle, anything you need here in between. I'll walk you through first 3. So first one is a deadlift. So we're in a hinge shape, we dig down through the heels, start to send the hips back, slide the hands down past the knees. Look at the torso, we're looking to get that torso towards parallel with the ground, and then coming up. So that's your regular deadlift. Now you can be using your weight here, bringing it down in front. If you have 2 weights, you can be having the one on either side, or you could be using your band here as well. The band will just give you this extra resistance as you come up there. So that's your number 1, your deadlift. Number 2 is a deadlift 2 row. So choose which option. If you're doing a band, you'll have it around a single foot. If you have just a single weight, you'll be doing 1 arm at a time, and I'll be yelling out halfway when to switch. I'm going to demo here with the band first of all. So you bring the band under 1 foot, come into the deadlift shape, hinge the hips back, row by sliding the elbow past the waist, squeezing into the mid-back, release, and then come up to stand. Let's all do that one with me. Hinge, send the hips back, row, come up. So I'm doing that full deadlift and a row, and then coming up. Good, so you would do that on each side, or you'd be using your weight instead. And your third one, guys, is holding the hinge, holding the deadlift, the bent over, and then we do a row as well. So we hinge, hold, I want you to soften the knees, really squeeze the bottom, roll the shoulders up, back and down, belly strong, and then you're rowing from here with your weight or band. Again, I'll shout out halfway when to switch. So that time you're just holding. That's your 3 there. Your 3 for shoulders team. Shoulders. Shoulders are our deltoids, and they have a few different areas, right? So we're going to work here, top of the shoulders first, a lateral raise. So standing, feet about hip width, lengthen tailbone down, shoulders away from ears, palms facing into the hips. And then bring the arms up towards shoulder height. Hold for just a millisecond and then release coming down. Good, that's it. So that's your lateral raise. And again, if you're not, if that doesn't feel good for your shoulders, see how it feels to just come out a short distance. So a much shorter way. Second one here is a pec deck. And again, weights are always optional. So feel free to let go of the weights. Bring the arms up to a right angle, along, elbows aligned with the shoulders. Also notice here if your lower back arches, really zip the lower belly in, lift tall, and then elbows open out. So opening the heart here with or without weights, your pec deck. That's your number 2. And then I'll give you 2 options for this final one. Now you can either take your pec deck with a shoulder press, so taking the arms overhead, or if overhead isn't serving you, you can come up into the lateral raise and take little pulses here. So that's your 3 there. Now I'll start them all with you, so I'll guide you through them all. Any questions before we go for those 3, guys? All right, time is coming on. Emma, you got a question, love?
If we have 2 weights, this is so dumb, but if we have 2 weights, do we do them both at once, like not side to side?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could do them single arm, but yeah, it's you'll knock them out. Yeah, it'll be a little bit stronger to do them both. Yeah. Cool. All right, team. Coming on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's your deadlift. Good. If you don't have weights, I actually find I love doing a deadlift without weights. It's like a halfway lift in yoga. You really dig down through the heels, keep actively pressing the heels and knees gently apart, really squeeze the bottom actively to come up, and see how strong you can keep your legs as you come up. Nice to have the weight too, gives that added amount of resistance. And be really strong in the up phase. Feel your navel engage. Keep the bottom strong. Well done, team. Beautiful. And set up for your deadlift 2 row. So either your band comes under your foot. Remember which foot you're starting on, which leg, arm you're starting on. And we start. Hinge into your deadlift, row the arm up, release, and then stand. Good. I will tell you when we're at halfway here. Notice if you are doing a single arm, if you drop into one side, keep everything really stationary. So you're going to keep nice and centered. One more rep and then change sides. If you're single arm, single leg, switch over sides. Your hand could also be on your hip, opposite hand, if you like. Well done, team. Change, beautiful. Set up for your bent over row. So same shape, single arm or double arm. Here we make our deadlift and we hold, soften those knees, squeeze that bum and row. Good work, team. Elbows sliding in close to the waist here. So we're not really wide out here. We're going to slide, keep that mid back super switched on. Good work, team. And notice if you're rounding the spine, we want to really keep open. One more rep and change sides. Good work. Chest open here. Think of boobs out, bum out. Squeeze your bottom. Press your heels down. Press the heels apart gently from each other. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, team. Grab your shoulder weight. Lateral raises. Start with the hands here at the hips. Shoulders away from ears. Soften into the knees, lengthen tailbone. Arms come up towards hip height and slow release. Now know that you can let go of those weights. Well done, team. Good work. Looking good, guys. Everybody's looking pretty lovely with your pace and everything there. 15 seconds. Go, team. Well done. Nearly there. 5 to go. Good work. Give a little roll out. We're coming to our pec deck. So elbows coming up in that right angle, lining up with the shoulders. And then we're going to open them out to the side without arching into the back. So lengthen tailbone. Good. Working the elbows towards that line of the shoulder. And elbows coming towards each other. They don't have to touch on the way in, just heading in that direction. Good, so your palms coming to meet like a big clap. Good work, team. Fantastic, great job, guys. Good stuff. Moving slowly here with a pace that really works for your body, so you don't rush. Keep your form strong. 10 seconds coming up. Beautiful, team. Well done. Awesome. Cool, guys. All right, now here's your choice. You're either coming into your lateral raise and little flutters, or your pec deck, opening up the arms to an overhead press. Good. feel free to try one, and if it doesn't serve you, switch over. See which feels best for you. Great, team. And when you go overhead too, that's the time when the back can arch. So we want to be really strong and grounded through the thighs, the hamstrings, the bum, and especially that sense of drawing tailbone down to pull the deep lower belly in. 10 seconds. Well done, guys. Fantastic. All right, we've got one more little combo and then we'll have a break before we go through it again. So here we've got biceps, front of the arm, and abdominals on the ground. So for our biceps, guys, probably those same weights that you've had for your shoulders, or if you know that you have other weights and you want to go a different weight, go for it. We have 3 rounds here. Bicep curl. Now I'm going to get you to do supine to, a neutral to supine grip. I like this shape because it means that we move from palms facing in the body rather than out. So they're here, so we can kind of slide past the hips. And then as we come up, we just twist the palms to face the shoulders. So it means that you've got this clearance for your hips, and it also hits your bicep heads, both bicep heads quite well. So here's your first one. Same shape that we started with the shoulders. Up and squeeze, slow and steady release down. Up and squeeze. Now what will happen here, momentum, keep the elbows plugged in. So just keep that movement coming from the front of the arms rather than anything else. That's your number 1, team. Number 2 is a pulse. We bring the elbows up into that right angle, squeeze the elbows into the waist, and then pump the front of the arms, just little pulses up. So halfway up towards full range. Third run is a hold. So literally elbows in close, squeezing the front of the arms and really actively squeezing. So feeling the front of the arms engage. Practice for holding big, heavy shopping bags. Cool, so that's your 3 for biceps. For the abdominals, we're coming onto our back. We've got a sit-up variation. Now, sit-ups don't serve everybody. If you are doing a sit-up, like me, I always like to anchor my feet, so it can be good to have a weight between your feet. That can be a good way to anchor. And we'll start sitting up and curl the tailbone under. Now, we can just start by leaning back and then sitting up from here. Starting to curl the tailbone under, feeling the deep lower abs switch in and sit up. Now, if you want to have a weight in here, you could take this and then press it either straight ahead or up above, depending on your upper body, your shoulders, your chest. Okay, so going back and then pressing forward. And then another option is to go all the way down, curling tailbone under, coming down, arms overhead, pulling yourself up, and then taking that weight to where you like. I just want you to be moving with real control and scooping tailbone under, feeling belly on. That's number 1. Number 2 is a dead bug. So one of my favorites. I find it very challenging. There's some cool ways to do it. Many of you guys know this one. Start in a bridge, zip your tailbone under, press the belly down. Knees come over hips. You can stay right here holding a tabletop. The knees are in a right angle and taking that curve out of the lower back, pressing belly down. That's first option. Now you might even bring the arms up above the shoulders. You might start to extend one leg out towards a hover. Now I really don't want you doing this, guys, if you tend to go and arch into your lower back. Zip tailbone under. And then the next option is to take leg and opposite arm, and that can be very confusing, but it's fun to play with. And then the final one there, guys, is to bring the heels close to the bottom, zip that tailbone under, squeeze the knees together and lift the heels off the ground. Doesn't look like much is going on, but believe me, it's a strong one. All right, those are your 3 abdominals. Any questions with those, team? Okay, let's have a play with them. So we've got those 3 rounds again. We'll have a break from here. Coming on with your bicep curls in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Regular curls. Good. Well done, team. Beautiful. Really resist that momentum. Now, if you've got a light weight and you want to play with something a little stronger, just play with the pace. So you're going to go super, super, super slow on the way down and feel the engagement of your bicep the whole way. 8 seconds, team. Doing great. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Good. Well done. Beautiful. Let's come into the pulses here. The elbows into the waist. Arms come up into that halfway range. Elbows squeeze in, zip the tailbone, and then little pulses through the front of the arms. That's it, team. Well done. Good stuff. I've only got 5 kilos, and this is like, I haven't been doing much bicep work lately, so this is a really strong one for me. 20 seconds, team. Well done. That's it, guys. Hold, pump the front of your arms. Last 5, 2, 1. Good. Release them, give them a little wiggle. And then we come into the last one here, and it's our hold. So really actively squeezing front of the arms. Set those elbows up. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hold here. Keep the shoulders away from ears. Keep tailbone zipped in. Good work. Well done, team. That's it. Little bicep statues here. You're doing a great job. "20 seconds. Well done. Good training for forearms here as well, especially if you've got a heavy weight here. 10 seconds. Good. Check your alignment. Keep those shoulders away from ears. 3, 2, 1. Change. All right, team. Take it down to the mat. Come on down. Let's set up for your sit-up variation. Now remember, you can be just going a little distance or all the way. "20 seconds, team. Good work. Lovely, guys. Well done. Excellent. I love your weight selection, Rose. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a bottle of washing powder or something. I got it. Good choice. All right, team, dead bug or your dead bug variation. So, really curl tailbone under. Lower belly switches on knees over hips. Hold here. If that's strong for you, you want to work on that shape, hold. Otherwise, go for your dead bug. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Keeping the belly connected though. So if your lower belly is lifting, if your lower back, sorry, is lifting up, that's a good signal to just take it back and work on maintaining that form to start. Well done, team. 10 seconds. Excellent job. Well done. Nice one, guys. Beautiful. All right, and last one here, squeezing the knees together, sitting up with the navel, scooping under, same shape to start, and then squeeze the knees together and bring the heels just to hover off the ground. Keep squeezing the knees together as much as you can. Keep zipping the tailbone under, zipping the belly in. And this really activates the pelvic floor as well. So we're going, we're feeling the knees reach, the inner thighs work, deep lower abs. Well done, team. Good. Now, if your heels are just to hover, that's going to be stronger. If you take your heels a little higher, knees over hips towards tabletop, it's going to give you a little more ease. Feel free to play with your descent. You've got 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, guys. All right, grab yourselves a drink, and then we go for another round. Everything back to back this time. Grab yourselves a drink. Have your weights handy. Catch your breath there. All right, team. So here's where we go. We go 20-second rounds, shorter rounds. We're doing them twice, and we're still doing them, we'll do them all in that same order. So we've got our squats, and then our push-ups, our deadlift, etc. We have a shorter break in between. So it's just an 8-second break in between. And we're going to start with those squats. Grab your weights. We're coming on in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Your regular squats, guys. Just 20 seconds. So please don't rush. It doesn't matter if you don't get too many reps out. It's not about that. It's about, we are doing 2 rounds, remember. So we do our full squats. Then we'll come into our squat pulses, and then our slow squats. We'll repeat that. Then we move into our push-ups. So catch your breath, reset. We've got our squat pulses. 3 count pulse. 3, 2, 1. Up, good. That's it, team. Well done. Good work, guys. Beautiful. Lovely deep breaths. Excellent. Good. Slow squats. 4, 1. Sorry, 4, 4. So come on down. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Good. Excellent. Press the heels and the knees actively apart. Resist any caving here. Beautiful, team. Back to regular squats. Final round of squats. Here we go. That's it, team. Regular squats. Good work. Choosing the depth. Fantastic. Choosing the weight. You're going to be so over squats by the end of this. You're doing a great job, guys. Beautiful. 3 count, 3 pulse squat. Here we go. Last one here. 1, 2, 3. And here's a good way to really feel through the glutes. Press down through the heel, but pick up the toes just slightly so that you're really driving down through the heels. Excellent. All right, team. Slow squats. Last one. And here we go. Coming down for 4. Up slow for 4. Good. Now, if you are wanting to have the extra challenge, it's the weight out in front. Even just the arms out in front will add in quite an element of challenge here. Well done, team. Set up for push-ups. So push-ups, guys, we have our 3 rounds regular. So regular, treat them as a fairly speedy round, but never compromise your form. But going at a speedy pace, because the second round is our 2 and 2. All right, coming on in 5. And let's go. Push-ups. Go team, regular push-ups. Beautiful, you're doing so well. That's it, team, you got it. Excellent, guys. All right, 2 and 2. Good, come down for 2, up for 2. Good, nice and steady each direction. Squeezing bottom. Well done, guys. Beautiful job. 5 seconds. All right, let's make this slow. 4 count down, 1 count hold, 1 count up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, up, strong. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, up, strong. Good work, team. Keep moving like that. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Release. Well done, team. All right, my friends, we're going to move straight into our deadlift, biceps, shoulders, and abs, because I've just done a terrible job of calculating our time today. So let's take a deadlift, just 1 round of each here, guys. Coming on in 5. Regular deadlift, weight or no weight, hinging at the hips. Good, strong to come up. Well done. Good, now keeping that bottom engaged, keeping the heels and knees pressing open, chest proud. Good, taking your band or your weight into one arm, or double arm if you're doing the double. I'll tell you when to go halfway. Deadlift to row. Good, so coming all the way down to your deadlift row and all the way up. Good, 1 more rep on this side. Change sides. Beautiful, team. Set up, stay low. If you've got the single arm, 1 arm ready to go. Hinge and hold, squeeze and row. Well done, team. Good, 1 more rep this side. Change sides. Good, keep really open through your heart. Your back is nice and spacious. And change, well done. Beautiful, team. Let's come into your shoulders. Little weights here. Good, taking those arms out wide. Big deep breaths. And here we go. Your lateral raise. Good, we're on the home stretch, friends. You know what I really miss about being at the studio? It's being able to play music and sing along and stuff, because it interferes with the sound. And then also when I go to set them up on YouTube for the Freedom page, they often get copyrighted, so you can't play them. All right, this is our pec deck, guys. Elbows are at right angles. Good. Zip the navel into the spine. Elbows staying towards the line of the shoulders. Well done. Your choice here, guys, coming into your lateral raise, little pulses, weights or no weights, or if you'd like to take your shoulder overhead press, that's an option too. Oh, I'm glad we didn't do 2 sets of these. Fast burner for the arms. Well done, team. All right, my friends, good work. Biceps. Setting up for your neutral to supine bicep curl, coming on in 6 seconds. Roll those shoulders, belly in. Here we go, guys. Squeeze. Great job, guys. We are on the home stretch. Fantastic. Keep the elbows plugged into the waist. No big swings here. Plug them in. Beautiful, team. Get ready for your pulses. Elbows in, hold there, arms at a right angle. Good, little pulses. Actively squeeze front of the arms. Six seconds. Good work, guys. Give it a little shake out. Ready for your hold. Last bicep hold here. Here we go. Hold and squeeze. You got it, team. Good. Really feel the front of the arm here. Switch on. Oh, I love it. Little bicep statues. Cute, guys. Last 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Just like that, we're back on the mat. Stretch, take it to your abs. Last one here. Sit up, your variation. Now you can stay up high, remember. Whatever you're doing it with integrity so your body feels supported by your muscles. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic, team. Take it to your spine. Let's take it into our dead bug. Navel draws down, knees over hips, hold. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Good, or holding your tabletop. Well done, team. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And then set up for your hover. Squeeze, knees squeeze together, and then lift those heels off the ground. Just an inch or so. See how low you can keep them, how much you can squeeze the inner thighs together. Keep pressing the lower belly down, the back to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Well done, my friends.
Stopping session.
All right, hang out on your back, give your knees a cuddle in, take a squeeze and a little rock side to side. Let's take a twist, gently drape the knees over to your right. Keep the shoulders, the upper body connected to the mat. Maybe the gaze over to the left. Big deep breaths. Good stuff. And then draw the knees through center and to the other side. Good, gazing over to the right. Beautiful, guys. Roll through center. Come on over onto your knees here for a moment, and then we'll bring the right leg forward. So coming into a low lunge shape. We want to lengthen tailbone down, drop the hips, send the hips forward. Good. So we don't want to arch into the back. Good. And then sweep your opposite arm, your left arm up. Good. Well done. Stay in that lunge for the legs. Bring that arm across the body, shoulder stretch. Good. Well done, team. That's it. Fantastic. Shall stay on the side. Beautiful. Now release, bring the hips up and back, straighten the front leg, draw the toes back to the face. Now you can kind of hover in space, maybe lean your torso over the front leg, hands to tap the ground. Maybe even curl your forehead towards your knee. Well done, team. Hold for a deep breath, stretch the back of the leg. And then gently lift up, switch over legs. Left leg comes forward. Again, lengthen tailbone by taking that curve out of the lower back and then sinking the hips. Reach your right arm up over to the side. Good, feel that side body stretch. Stay in the lunge, take the arm across the body, gently hook it up. Big deep breath. Release the hands either side of the front foot as you draw the hips up and back. Flex the ankle joint to the face. Beautiful, team. Beautiful. Make your way up to stand. We'll come into a wide forward fold. So you can do it through a downward dog by pressing up through the hips to the ceiling, just if that's okay for your upper body. Take the legs really wide. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Feet wide. Drop the head down towards the ground. So you're lengthening out the back of the legs, lengthening out, soften off the neck. Then weight to the heels, squeeze the bottom, slowly rolling up. Give the shoulders a little wiggle up to the ears. Oh, well done, team. I ran over time. I don't know how I misjudged that, but I had quite a few more sets planned for you guys. So if you want to redo that one, you get to knock out a few more of those sets back to back. I'll just go ahead and unmute you all. Thank you for joining me, team.